So today guys, I am doing a special type of video. This is going to be a garage clean makeover type thing. I have some new stuff that I'm gonna be putting into the garage. Plus, let me show you how nasty my garage is. Kids' trash coming out here, cleaning out cars. It's become a storage unit in the last couple weeks. It's gonna get cold again real soon, and I need this thing to be cleaned out and ready to go for the next vehicle that comes into this garage. So let me show you the before shots, and if you are new and like these sort of videos, hit that subscribe button. Let's go to get started. And then over here we have some other goodies, generators, powder blasting, compressor, mighty vacuum, heat, shoes and collecting there. But this is the new addition, guys. We have a hose reel, which will be awesome because I have no organization for that, which needs to happen. And then in there, that's a new pressure washer that mounts to the wall. I'm super excited about it. So I think what I'm gonna do first is we're gonna start cleaning up the workbench, at least get that surface cleaned up so that way any other tools that are laying around, look, even right here, I have all of my tools inside this carry case because I was working on a job that I had to take a bunch of tools to. I don't even have my workbench or my toolbox way over there. Let's go ahead and get this part organized first, and then that way that stuff can kind of move over, and at least I have a workspace to work on, because as of right now, I have none. Like this is it right here. Just that tiny little spot. Everything else is cluttered with. So let's fix it. Ooh, one last thing that I'm gonna do. So this is like my battery bank for all my charging. These are just Velcro down, and then I have that bolted to the wall, but all that's gonna come down because up there, I have the wall plates that go across the back of these cabinets that bolt to the wall. So that way I can get some things to hook it on, so I can have my drills, my polishers, batteries, everything kind of mounted to the wall. So that way it doesn't fall down. I don't have to worry about it taking up counter space. It's using that space, because right now it's just blank. Nothing's used there. So those are gonna go up too. Those are Escalade floor mats. Those are BMW floor mats that the owner didn't want anymore, that just gave to me after I detailed it because they put in rubber new ones. They just gave them to me. But I have floor mats to cars I don't even own. Anybody need them? And I forgot to show you guys this drawer. This one's even worse. Ooh. By the way, this is all the change that I've collected over the years. Everyone always asks me. This whole box of gloves was empty, so I use that to store coins in. This is all of the money that I found that they didn't really care if they got back, and they said keep any change you find. Who can guess how much that is? Now for this section, once I get the slat wall up on the back wall, you'll see what I mean. But I'll be cutting a hole for the power outlet so that way I can, have access to that still. I need to get a bigger power strip, but I also need to get, Milwaukee sells this docking station that you can use for all your batteries. It's just actually extremely expensive to get one big docking bay for all my batteries. So I'll probably continue using these chargers for now. If anybody else has a better solution, let me know. And then mounting these charger bays to the actual slat wall so they're all in one section. They're off the actual work surface. That way I have just that work surface available for other things. That was nasty. this is where I needed to use my angle grinder. I'm going to be grinding away some of that slat so that way that outlet shows. On this piece here in particular, this is exactly why you measure twice, cut once. I made the mistake of measuring once and cutting once and then having to cut again, so cut twice. Yeah, always measure twice, cut once.
Oh no!
Luckily for me, that mistake that I made with cutting, it doesn't actually physically show unless you can really zoom in and tell on that right side or that left side. But that back wall looks much nicer now, and it kind of fills in that gap that wasn't there before.
Alright, so now the backslash is done. I don't have the connectors to put everything in place yet, so those will be in a follow-up video. You'll probably see them in the regular details. But now that that's in, we'll clean up the trash on the floor, kind of start positioning where everything's going to go, so that way we can get the rest of this room cleaned up.
Now with that part done, let's get all the other crap out of the garage. That way we can start using the pressure washer that we'll be talking about here shortly to get this whole garage floor cleaned up and then kind of get everything else organized. So one of the biggest additions that I'm adding to the Stauffer garage is the Giraffe Tools pressure washer. And this one in particular is actually really nice because it has a 100-foot retractable reel. And one of the things that I've always struggled with my other pressure washer is just hose management. You know, it doesn't have a hose reel included. You're just kind of rolling it around and it gets tangled up and then twisted and everything else. So then it becomes a pain when you're trying to work in the garage, one, to wash the car inside, but also with the 100 feet, it allows me to pull the hose out completely and take it outside as well. The kit comes with a wall mount, which is really nice because then it stays out of the way. It's always got a spot. It always stays connected. I like it for that reason. It helps me save a ton of time in the shop when I'm trying to work on a car, and I don't have to worry about always lugging my pressure washer in and out. It's always in a spot that's ready to go. Now the Grand Falls Plus pressure washer is a 1.2 GPM 2200 PSI pressure washer, which is perfect for the exterior of a car. It's not too strong where you're gonna blow off paint. It's just powerful enough, especially to run your foam cannon, which it does come with one. And then I also have one as well that I like to use, and it's perfect. It's the perfect amount of PSI and pressure and flow to make those foam cannons provide a thick layer of foam on side of your car. Now you guys probably won't have to do what I'm doing for the wall mount perspective, but I needed to add a little bit of spacing, and also my studs spacing was a little bit different. You can mount this to masonry, you can mount it to drywall. I preferred to use two pieces of 2x4 to mount directly to the studs, and then the pressure washer plate mounts to those 2x4s to make sure I have a super solid connection, and this thing is going to be up there and not coming down ever. It comes with all of your different nozzles, it comes with a pressure washer wand, it comes with a foam cannon, it comes with everything you need to hook up inside your home and start washing pretty much immediately. The hardest part is just mounting it to the wall. They do have other options from Giraffe Tools that are not wall mounted, but for me this is a great choice, and I think everyone can use a wall mounted one so that way it stays out of the way. Now down in the description box below, I have a link for you guys to use to go to the exact pressure washer that I mounted on the wall. You'll get 15% off your order if you use the code Stauffer Garage. So go take advantage of that, pick it up. It's definitely a good addition to the Stauffer Garage, but also be a good addition to your garage as well. Now with the floors all pressure washed and cleaned up, I'm going to be using my floor squeegee to squeegee out all that water. And after I coated the floors, it was the best thing that I added, was having that slick surface to then just squeegee all the water away when I'm washing a car or clean it out in this position.
And that's a wrap, guys. Everything is kind of cleaned up. All tools are sorted. I still have a little bit more organization to do, obviously, so I want to get some hooks and stuff for the back wall. I need to figure out which ones will fit exactly for my cabinets. I'd love to get my tools in these and get rid of my old toolbox, because I've had that toolbox probably for over 25 years. Like, it's old and the drawers are kind of worn out. So definitely need to upgrade on the toolbox side. These are more for like detailing supplies. These cabinets kind of hold all of my products, especially up top here. I kind of have it set up where the first one is, you know, mint shine stuff, and then I have my polishes, and then I have wheel cleaners, and then I have like ceramic coating and stuff like that, and glass cleaners on the end. So a little bit more organization needs to be done on some of this stuff, but for right now, this is a good start. I have all my towels that go in this one, and then hydrogen peroxide, steam cleaner, polishers, like the actual machines go in there. Definitely gotta get some bins and stuff like that, because you guys saw the one drawer. I gotta get some organizers for like all the brushes, all the detailing brushes, all the pet hair brushes, like kind of get some more organization. So if you guys have any tips and suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Post a link to Amazon. I really don't care. Just post something, give me some help. I need to get some air hose reels. I need to get some electrical cord reels from the ceiling. I think that would be awesome. That would help a ton, especially when I'm dropping down to use them. But beyond that, if you guys have any tips, let me know. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time.